And we're back to please your earholes with another translation video. Here we use older articles, but you can find even more Sakurai columns translated by our awesome team at sourcegaming.info. I'm your narrator, the Mango Viking, and let's see what insider knowledge we'll unearth today. In this Famitsu article, titled Awaiting Even More Fighters, Sakurai goes into detail about developing DLC characters for Smash Ultimate and what level of influence he has in the process. Now, onto the article. By the time this article is published, the new Smash Ultimate fighter, Banjo and Kazooie, will have been released. I hope everyone is excited to try this fighter. I'll be going into detail about them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Mr. Sakurai Presents Banjo and Kazooie. I've already announced that the fighters in this iteration were chosen because of Nintendo. After the 5 fighters in the Fighter Pass were decided on, we were able to start developing the new fighters before the Fighter Pass was distributed. Lately, I've wanted to elaborate on this story. First, again, the fighter lineup is basically decided by Nintendo. Naturally, since they're confident in me, they would consult me each time asking, "Do you know whether or not you could develop this character?" If the request is unreasonable, I can potentially refuse them. Our large development team finishes project after project, and they can break projects down into steps. But I can't resist myself. I help the team with every step of their development, from the beginning of a concept to its release. On the other hand, before a release, I need to look for any problems. While developing DLC, the best parts were moving forward with it after finishing the base roster and helping edit the Mr. Sakurai Presents videos. Since I'm only working on one project, I want to put all of my effort into completing the rest of this one. I don't need a long break to keep my mind sharp. We couldn't take many breaks because we had to go all out for Smash during the base game's development. Since the team making the DLC has a much smaller project to complete, it's much easier to check a few hundred jobs in this production cycle than during the base game. Though I still check their progress during the day to make changes to a lot of work. It's wonderful to have a role in the process. I'm taking myself further away from the goal. That is to say, I have more to do. Since the development of Smash Wii U and 3DS, I wanted to produce a growing Smash Bros. Game. Having a game on an online system, I particularly wanted to continue development on a sequel in a similar workspace. How long have I been continuing with this? About 7-8 years, I think? That's a significant portion of my life. I really enjoy doing this though. I have such an unexpectedly diverse job, and that really motivates me. First off, the variety of titles I'm able to work with is such a great honor. I've played many games and am well acquainted with their details. This becomes a huge plus when I work, so I think my job is suited to me. And there's a lot of variety in needing to consider how each character and game can be integrated into Smash's gameplay. The busy variety in making the Challenger approaching videos during such a quick production cycle isn't so bad either. But above all other things, Smash Ultimate is in a generally exceptional position when it comes to variety. By having every veteran fighter and by having a number of collaborations with various games in Spirit Mode and countless songs, Smash Ultimate is the ultimate collaborative title. This kind of game is definitely unprecedented. If the Smash Bros. Series continues in the future, then there's no way this many fighters and series can be represented again. Still, with all of these costly achievements, requests for other fighters to join the battle don't stop. Because of the characters in a product like this, you wonder who it doesn't have. As long as there's an opportunity to make more fighters, I want to push the record further. As long as I can please someone with the addition of a new fighter, then I believe it's the best that I continue working on the game. I'm not thinking about the series' future. I want to pour myself into the work I'm doing now. There's still more coming. Thanks for watching, or listening. If you want more translations, reviews, and other content, subscribe, or consider donating to get exclusive perks. To hear more of Sakurai's opinions and other things, remember to return to the source.